and welcome to Workhorse Wrestling Network. You are gathered with us tonight for Friday Night Fights. Yeah,
Yeah. How are you, darling?
I can't complain. I am back onto a human sleep schedule, but that also means that I'm feeling a little tired already.
Okay, so explain more. Say more words, because how are you on a back to a human sleep schedule, but you're tired more? You're more tired.
I woke up in the AM.
Oh, okay. You're trying to counteract it, so it will take some losing of sleep to get it on the track you want it to. Okay, I get it.
I had two energy drinks today.
What kind?
Um, both monsters.
Solid drink.
I had coffee one during breakfast time when I woke up, and
Yeah,
I had a lemonade one for lunch.
and you feel all right.
I mean, I feel a bit tired, but I didn't pass out before the podcast, so we're good.
That's all that matters.
And I also made sure I drank them early enough that it wouldn't keep me up all night either.
mm, that's true.
Yeah, woke up. I'd say like 5:30 a.m.
Oh, darling, what did you do? What did you do in the morning?
Um, made breakfast.
For me, that's pretty early. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Like, if it's not trash day, no. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stay up for an hour, but I'm gonna go back to sleep. Then wake back up at around 8:30.
I mean, today was trash day, but I took the trash out before I went to bed. So,
Nice. We will do it at night, but it's always this worry about dogs getting into it, and that's just yeah. So we're starting off SmackDown with a recap of the main event of last week: Solo versus Randy, and then
yeah.
they proceeded.
RKO, RKO, RKO. Everybody gets an RKO.
And tonight's the night. We're gonna get the Kabuki Warriors versus the Party Girls.
Come on, Randy. 15 time. Let's get it. 15 time.
Yeah.
I mean, I got my money on Roman, but it'd be fun.
It'd be fun. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of this dude.
If you see my face, I'm like, who is this new man? But evidently he's a rapper. But why are you
Yeah.
out here?
I mean, no Bad Bunny.
For a brief split second, I thought it was Top Dollar. I'm like, why is he back here? Like, no, that's not. That is not him. Okay, he's a friend of Bad Bunny's.
Yo, ALW.
Hey, wise man, how you? Okay. Just a little bit confused. All right, we brought out Randy Orton. Cool, cool. Are they're in Miami right now? That's interesting.
I mean, the pay-per-view's in Tampa tomorrow, so
How far? 'Cause I know how far Tampa is from me. How far is Tampa from Miami?
I mean, n- not too far. Definitely close enough you can get there in a day.
Just knew that.
That's good to hear. Are you going to be on the stream tomorrow, ALW?
Let's go,
Are
boo
you going to
boo.
make are you going to make your surprise return to WWN at the Royal Rumble?
Three, two, one. The wise man back and better than ever. Mm. It says 4 hours. All right. All right. They're posing. It's cool. It's cool. They're having a good time. Okay.
Randy's got the mic. I'm going to mute myself so I can hear what he's saying.
Go, go, go. Well, surprisingly enough, a lot of rappers are fans of Randy Orton.
Good shit. I see that AJ Styles is still raiding Undertaker's closet.
To just give him some therapy, baby. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't look past you, baby. Yeah. The freak.
Got company?
My niece is back home.
Mm. Yeah, I'm leaving town in about a week. Gonna be seeing my niece
Mm.
to come back home for the Super Bowl.
Come on. Come on, Lamar Jackson. What?
Ah, he said it. He said it. He said the thing. He said the thing.
What was that?
Well, you got AJ standing tall, so he's probably taking the pin tomorrow.
No.
I feel you, man. I feel you. Get well soon. We're excited for the day that you finally return, though. I feel that. Everybody's saying it's going to be the other way around, though, from what I'm seeing.
No, oh my God, no. Wise man,
I agree.
Okay. That saying that Detroit isn't bad. You're just not sexy enough for this. And I for darn sure don't need to see Kansas City no more. That's just me. I don't need to see it no more. They're getting dangerously close to Patriot territory.
That's like they still have to like surpass like 4 more teams to get to Patriot territory.
No, I mean Patriot
They
territory.
still haven't reached Broncos territory. They still haven't reached
Broncos.
Steelers territory. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but more so dangerously. When I say dangerously close, it's like it feels like every freaking year Kansas City is in there. That's what I mean when I say Patriot territory.
They've been in the
Like,
Super Bowl 3 times in the last 50 years. Like
well, okay, in the last 5 years, how many times have they been in there?
2, I think.
I think 3.
I think it's 3 if you count 6 years.
That's what I mean. Yeah, bump the whole. We were losers for no. All right, cool off, calm down.
And they won 2 out of those 3.
Haven't they won 3 times already?
No.
Oh, okay,
They lost to the Bucks.
I remember.
Yeah, Tom Brady went to the Buccaneers and won.
Mm.
And then the world shut down.
Lord have mercy, my mind's going crazy. I could have sworn that's in 2020, but that might have been. Oh, it was, and then the world. Yep, right. But that's crazy how it's like months afterwards. That's when it. Yeah. So we're on commercial, Wise Man, right now. But next up, we're going to have Santos Escobar versus Carlito. I wish they would. Talking about getting rid of Fox. As much as I pay for Hulu, please. What?
I'm just trying to remember the years because Kansas City versus the Buccaneers. It might have been 2021. Like it's hard to remember anything for what years things took place after the pandemic because everything
Bruh,
just blended in together.
it is now bump BC and AD. Is BC and PP pre-pandemic.
Uh, BC before Co
No.
and AP after pandemic.
Ooh. Yeah. All right. Ooh, very. That was very abrupt. We're back from commercial break. I don't. If I was, come on, like the God of Phantasma, the God of the
So,
Moon, the God of
uh,
Phantasma.
Kansas City has won the Super Bowl 3 times, but between the first and the second is 50 years. 50 years separate the first time they won and the second time they won.
Okay, but it's still three. It's still more. It's still more than my team. It's fine. I'm like,
Uh, I mean, also with the Lions, like they've never made it this far before.
next year. Do it next year.
Oh, I don't think this is ever going to happen for them ever again.
I don't think I wouldn't say
I
that. I
don't think it'll. I don't think. I think that they're going to go back to the way they've been doing it.
No, don't say that. I still feel bad for Calvin Johnson not getting the freaking Super Bowl. All that freaking talent.
Once every 23 years or whatever it is, they're going to make it to the second round of the playoffs and then lose,
Oh,
like they were doing before.
I think y'all can do it twice. Y'all can do it twice.
Make it past the second round.
Yes.
They're lucky to get to the first round.
I feels though when they had Calvin Johnson, they did it at least 2 times. I might be.
It was like 1991, the last time they made it to the second round. To the second round. This is the first time they've ever made it past the second round that I'm aware of. Like maybe before it was the NFL, before Super Bowls existed. Like
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Give me more. All right. Give me more, more information. More information. Mm.
so, I'm hopeful that Detroit can make it to the Super Bowl because if they don't, I don't know if they ever will.
I wouldn't say that. Ooh.
Yeah, that must not have been easy on his knees.
More so than how his head hit. More so how Santos' head hit Carlito's midsection. It's like I need you to make sure he's ready for you so he can catch you.
If he is, he's winning it.
I don't see it. That's just me. I don't see it.
Um, surprise entrance. Surprise. Bad Bunny would be cool.
Yeah. Hey, let's run 2022 back and do it right.
Um, hmm.
Well, cause
They have they're in talks with TNA,
mm,
so maybe we could get Santino in.
yeah. I've been waiting for this day since the first ever Women's Royal Rumble. I need AJ Lee to come back for my niece. I need her to come back. And then
Would you
it
consider that a surprise?
huh?
Like everybody's saying that they believe she is. So
Yeah, but it never like because my mind goes to Kong, that one where I want to say Royal Rumble 2015, and she was teasing it on social media, but she didn't come. So it's like womp womp. So it's like yep, it's a surprise until I finally hear na 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 turn me on na 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 turn me on na 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 na.
um like she
I would
better. She better.
I would love that. I think that would be a perfect debut for her in the ring. I would personally love that.
Like if not then, like when? Like
Right.
shit.
Well, you can make the argument of the Raw after Mania, but no, I would let her be in the I would let her be in the Royal Rumble. Go back to
Uh
a secret and then come back the Monday after Mania.
you gonna watch the UFL?
I really didn't watch it when the Rock took over and came back, so probably not.
Oh, that was the XFL.
Well, they merged.
Yes, they did.
Yeah,
I didn't watch the USFL, but they took the best teams and made it into a new league.
but yeah, so I didn't see either league, so I'm probably not. Maybe
But
one.
also the teams ought to be better now because of the draft pool that they had, because they got to draft people from both of them and consolidate them into the teams.
Hmm, I might watch one, but that's probably it. Yeah. Why you ripping his shirt up? Don't be showing his ass if he ain't ready to show his abs. Even though he actually has a decent midsection, so like, why were you wearing a shirt? I'm just- okay, what are you trying to do? An arm bar? No, that's weird.
Personally, I don't. I hope we don't have a rematch of 2013 for the Super Bowl this year.
What was 2013?
Ravens versus 49ers.
Why not? That's what I'm actually rooting for. I thought that was 2012.
The season was 2012. The Super Bowl was 2013.
But I remember that was the Beyonce one and the Ravens were too much in the lead, so the lights just mysteriously turned off. We don't know what happened. Yes, you do. Shut up. Oh, don't attack the fro. Do not attack the fro. That is not nice. But yeah, why don't you want the 49ers in it?
I mean, aside from the Patriots, I think they've been in. I think they might have been in the most Super Bowls.
Yeah, that was the 90s. It's been long enough. I mean, I know they did two in the 2000s too, but nah,
I think they did more than two.
they didn't win though. Oh
I
gosh.
Like they lost to Baltimore in 2013.
That one, yes. Okay, it was three. Then they lost to the Chiefs in 2019, and it might have been the third one. But yeah, that's few and far between. That's not a lot. That's not a lot of times. What the freak, Carlito? Oh shoot! Oh, get your Umberto El Stupid behind off the ring post. Oh, I don't care if you call him. I don't care if you call. Enough is enough now. Enough if you but. I'm sorry.
But like, if we're doing the 80s and the 90s, they were in there like 6 times.
Oh, all right. Now yo, Del Toro, what's wrong with you? Swanton bomb. Oh, oh, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening. I told you it was gonna happen. Oh, let's go. It's happening, it's happening, it's happening. Let's
She didn't
go.
bring her friend with her though.
Huh?
She didn't bring her friend with her though.
She don't need her friend. I don't even know why. I don't even know why they were friends. I mean, I do knew, but I don't care. Come on, Electra Lopez is back to help Santos. And people knew who she was, or they had it was enough crowd reaction. Hello, Hassan. Sorry, but Carlito lost due to the interference of Electra Lopez. But yay, Electra Lopez is in here. Let's go! Legado Fantasma. Legado Fantasma. Legado da da. Happy go home show for Royal Rumble. It's off to a decent start, if I do say so myself.
So somebody said with the Netflix deal, it's minimum 5 years, maximum 20 years.
Mm.
And the person said it's one or the other. It will not be anything in between.
Mm-hmm.
Either things aren't great and it ends in 5, or things are good and they're going to want to go the entire 20. They're not
That
going to go 10 years and be like, all right, we're good now. Like, no, it's 5 or 20. It
well,
will not be in between.
well, think about it, right? This is what's his name? It's Netflix's chance to actually do live streaming, right? So if it does go well, it is probably going to be due to WWE. Yeah, why not keep it for 15 more years?
But also on that note, like they they could expand that, like with the UFL, for instance.
Yeah, live. That'd be their first ever live sports. Yeah.
I mean, why let Hulu have everything?
Get him some better help. Lord have mercy. Jimmy trying to recruit AJ to help out with Solo. I wouldn't mind that because I don't want Solo to lose because he's been losing too many times.
Beating LA Knight would be a big victory.
sure. I even though I do put LA Knight ahead of Solo, not by that much. Maybe one or two notches.
Really?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, think about it. Even though he's part of the bloodline, he has main evented a couple of what you call it main event premium live events.
So you would put Solo in a top 10 position of the company.
If LA Knight top 10, yes, I'll put him right along
Top
with him.
five babyface. LA Knight is top five babyface.
I don't.
I mean, Cody
T
is in
star.
the number one position.
She has an EST star. I'm sorry. I'm watching. I'm watching the 2K game. I, I love the commercials. Okay, definitely Cody. Um, even though we haven't seen him, Sammy, I would put KO.
He's, I mean, to me, he should be, but he's not.
You really think not? Sammy.
No,
Interesting.
because we're going by booking.
Booking. Yes, Sammy.
Yeah, no.
Yes. As many times that he has
He's under Seth Rollins. Heck, he honestly he's under Jey Uso.
nah, player, nah. That is your opinion. You have a right to it. But nah. I would put him tied or above Jey Uso.
I like Sammy more, but his booking is not the best.
Well, like as of right now, how good is Jey Uso's booking right now? Like, I don't think
Pretty decent. I mean, he lost to Drew McIntyre, but aside from Drew McIntyre, he basically wins most of his matches. And the loss to Drew McIntyre was like 2 months ago.
but he hasn't been in main event since. And now they're trying to actually put him with Kofi. I think that's a bad thing, but from main event to back to tag team, you know,
Kofi's taking on Gunther.
on Raw. I think it's bad, but I think we all know how that story ends. It's gonna be great because it's Kofi and Gunther, but
Um, I mean, I stated how I want that story to end. The return of Big E taking on Gunther at WrestleMania and winning the Intercontinental Championship.
like,
Big meaty men slapping meat.
hey, from your lips to God's ears, if he is ready and he can do it, heck yeah. Well, that's why it's exciting right now. That's why everything's so exciting because they have a whole lot of pieces that either one I would be greatly satisfied. If it's him, it was Gunther versus Seth. It was Gunther versus Big E.
Apparently, it was supposed to be Gunther versus Brock, but probably not going to be seeing Brock in the near future, maybe ever.
We don't have to talk about that just now.
Oh no, we don't.
I'll just
It's
say
in the news. If you want to see the new Vince allegations, you can look those up. I'm
I'll just
good.
say this.
I just told myself I'll wait for the Netflix documentary to come out.
The math be mathin'. The math be mathin'. All of those Brock wins, the math is mathin'. I'll just say that. Mm. Him breaking the streak, the math is mathin'. I'll just say that. SmackDown's back. SmackDown's back. Oh, don't let me get heat off of this foolishness.
Kofi 13 seconds.
The math is mathin'. The math is mathin'. So many him versus so many title matches between him and Roman Reigns, the math is mathing.
So got two factions, one that is new and one that is still fairly new.
Yo,
I
Daddy,
hope
you already on SmackDown. Let's go.
I'm rooting for the Hurt Profits personally.
Me too. Um,
And I love the fact that like Triple H pays attention to the fans because they started out doing more heel work, but the fans were like, "No, we love these guys," and just like, okay, well, we'll keep them together, but we'll just have them be faces. Why not?
let's go.
Tough,
Game
no nonsense baby faces. It's not the
like
first time. It won't be the last time. Let's get it. Y'all love them. We'll let you love them.
I'll like wait. Oh, okay. Breathe.
I didn't want to have to boo the Street Profits if I went to a live show.
Uh, well, it really depends, right? Because it's like some bad guys, you know they're bad guys, but you don't boo. Um, for me, I don't think they had enough time to cook. Actually get the story started, actually get the
Uh,
juices flowing.
you said that, and you reminded me. So like AJ Styles was a heel, but when he was coming out, everybody was cheering him down to the ring, and then he opens his mouth and says two sentences, and then all right, boo. He's
Yeah.
boo.
Because you're going to get another baby face.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to boo him, but like if somebody's trying to be a heel, you can't. You shouldn't cheer them. They're trying to do their job. Like it's polite to boo someone who's trying to be a heel, even if you want to cheer them.
Like I guess like the worst version was they're showing it right now. Bailey, when she was trying to be a heel, and it was not. It took a whole pandemic for it to fully work. Like, okay, I am a heel. Acknowledge that.
She's been a heel longer than she was a face.
Yeah, but like going back to the clash at the castle, and they still were singing, "Ooh, I wanna know, would you be?" And she was like, I really appreciate it, but you can't do that right now."
Oh, I remember Randy Orton came out and RKO'd a babyface, and everybody cheered. And he did some smack talk of like, yeah, I can do whatever I want, and all y'all are still gonna cheer me because I'm the shit, or something like that.
It's like, oh, Randy. It's like that. Oh, that's Randy being Randy.
I mean, he punk kicked old ladies in the head, like giving an RKO to a baby face. That's nothing.
That was years ago, right? She's fine.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure she's passed, but that's not what killed her.
That though, that could have bad. Oh, they better win. They better. Would you have the? It's weird. This match is on Raw. I mean, sorry, on SmackDown, right? This women's tag team match. I feel as though, yeah, even for a pre-show,
It's
it should
it's
be on
it's
the
it's,
premium live
it's
event.
not weird to me.
It's not.
I mean,
Okay. I'll say this: if you want to elevate this women's tag team division, that's one solid way to do it. Like have it on a premium live event instead of the SmackDown before the premium live event.
but like uh, Katana, she's gonna be in the Rumble match.
You know that for sure.
She does the Kofi spot now.
Well, if all goes to plan, bring it to the floor. We'll be back to do the Kofi spot. Still like
It used to be called the Morrison spot, but Kofi did it more years than Morrison did, so
right.
Morrison can't. Morrison did it first, but
I remember they both did at the same time. Yeah.
Kofi has done it more, and honestly, he's done it better. Like he messed up that one time, but aside from that one time,
But that one time was so difficult. Like unless you have done it before, right? And he might have. That was a difficult spot. That leap looked huge.
mhm.
So it's like, let's retire it. No, let's just not do that unless you've done it before.
But Kofi's not as young as he used to be either. Like let somebody else do it.
No, I definitely get that. In my dreams, like I want him to win it just one more time. I don't know how we get there, right? But for someone to have the Kofi spot, right? Let him just win it one time. Let him win the Royal Rumble this one time. Or him, or I'll say, oh, screw it. Spoiler alerts. Naomi. At least one of the two have to finally win the Royal Rumble. It probably makes more sense for Naomi because it's only been a couple of times she's been in it. But yeah.
So many great wrestlers never won the Royal Rumble. It's crazy.
That was
Bryan
insane.
Danielson, Kane, Mick Foley, Big Show, Chris Jericho.
That was insane when I was watching
That's
Survivor
just off the top of my head.
and they're rattling off how many people were actually in the Royal Rumble, and they said they got to it was Sully. Excuse me, and then he got to what's his name, Scott Hall, and they said, hey, I mean, he's like, what? Hold up, time out. Scott Hall has never been in the Royal Rumble. I'm like,
Uh, Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash has never won the Royal Rumble.
but like, it's one thing to win it, but one thing to never be in it. Scott Hall was never in it. Like, what the freak is that? That is, yeah. Scott Hall, yeah. I got like he'll make cool. Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit! I got to mute.
Oh, okay. Wait. What are we doing? What are we doing? All right, I'll be flirting with the little pebble. So it's 19. It has to be 19.
All right. Well, we know what number our truth's got.
If it's not 19, come on,
Oh, it's got to be 19.
come on.
After making that comment, it has to mean 19.
But it's true. So it could be 18, and he don't know it's because it's true.
I didn't even think about that. I would love it if he brought the ladder into the ring again this year.
Yeah.
you and I feel quite different about this team.
Okay, if we're gonna give if we're gonna give an actual college try to make this tag team division actually work, I think the group of Kata and Katana are the perfect tag team, right? Now, don't we worse to win? Yes. But I would have stressed this. I would have had this after Royal Rumble or like a decent 2 months as a champion before dropping them. That's just me.
It was so awkward with them winning the NXT championship.
And I loved it when they did. I remember that and I loved it. And it's
Well, so the NXT Women's Champions uh, got drafted up,
yeah, yeah.
and so they went to crown new NXT Women's Champions, and then they also got drafted up. So the two teams had a match, and these two lost, and so the other team became the NXT Women's Champions. The previous team that was already the champions, but
That's why I don't want to hear nobody
so
say
I
that.
don't know if their NXT title reign actually counted.
I
But
think it.
then
Yeah.
the team that won then took on Ronda and Shanna and lost. And that was the last that we will ever hear, see, or know of the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship.
Ooh. But yeah, don't ever say nothing about not you people about my baby not being a good booker. He does the best he can do without knowing for 2 months ahead of time who's gonna be on his freaking roster. Like okay.
Like, oh, we're drafting your Women's Tag Team Champions. All right, cool. We'll take the titles off of them.
It's like, dude.
And then, the team that you just made champions, yeah, we're drafting them up too. Let's get rid of the titles. We got like two women's tag teams.
Especially, but you
Let's
know
just get
what?
rid of them.
I loved it when like going back to the Kabuki Warriors when they were the tag team and they actually went to the NXT and it was nice. And I want to say Boston Glow came with the NXT as tag team champions too. So it's like, yeah, I don't. People are stupid. No offense. No, take all the offense because yeah,
I believe that Raquel and Liv did it too.
I'm imagining what you're imagining. I think it was Raquel and Dakota versus um. It wasn't Liv, but I think it was Raquel and Dakota versus Nia Jax and Shayna. I remember Nia and Shayna going to NXT.
I believe you are mistaken.
No. Nia and Rhea
They
definitely.
were the NXT Women's Champions for like an hour, and then they broke up.
Who?
They were the first ever NXT Women's Tag Team Champions,
But
Raquel and Dakota, and then they broke up. They were only together for a short period of time.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was Liv and Raquel. It was definitely Raquel, but with someone else.
Maybe it was Aaliyah.
1 minute. Let's do it that way.
I mean, I don't think it was Aaliyah, but it might have been. I thought it was Liv.
Shayna versus Raquel and who? Yeah, it was Dakota. Yeah, 2 years ago. It was It was Nia and Shayna versus Raquel and Dakota.
All right. So that was before there was the NXT Women's Tag Champs, and they lost that match, and then they decided to create the title.
I know what timeline you're doing. I'm not sure. It was really because it really was like boom, 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 boom.
Because like as soon as they made those titles, they had the titles, they lost the titles in the same night, and they broke up.
In this picture, I don't see them having titles, Raquel and Dakota.
Yeah.
But it was. I feel like it was. I feel like it was. Wait, no, it was. It was definitely pandemic. It says it was 2 years ago, so
They
2022.
they, they lost on the first defense against Athena and whoever Athena's partner was.
I believe it was Shotzi.
That sounds
So
right.
so I'm going to hear this during commercial. But yeah,
Yeah, after the Kabuki Warriors win these titles, we can get these titles on a pay per view.
they're the only ones. They're the only ones, and that's is. I still mourn that man. That Kyrie got hurt during that TLC match. I'm so mad at that man. And it was, Becky did the right thing, and they soldiered on. But yeah, okay, but okay, like
Well, I'm pretty sure all four of those women got hurt to some extent in that match.
yeah, but like concussions, like okay, then you just go underneath this ring. We'll finish it up. We'll finish it.
Just
This match is pretty good though, and as more so the other thing, like I'm trying to remember. That's so. I like Kane and Katana are a good tag team, but
eh.
okay, okay, them versus Piper and Chelsea Green was actually pretty good. But besides that one, you need a good tag team to fight against. Hence, the Kabuki Warriors.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Piper.
Oh,
I wasn't a fan of Dewdrop, but I am a fan of Piper.
I want so much for Piper. Well, you know what? When Piper when Duda was by herself, I think she did a good job. But I am very, if it's nowhere near Gunther, give my name back. Give my name back,
And it felt like Chelsea was cursed.
man. I
You get moved up to the main roster, you get hurt. You come back, you get hurt.
ooh,
You get fired. You come back after being fired, you get hurt. You come back, you get a tag team partner, your partner gets hurt. You get a new tag team partner, your partner gets hurt. You get a new tag team partner, your partner gets hurt.
Kyrie did the same elbow and
Things are going pretty well for Chelsea now. But
yeah.
like, man, just I don't know how she got so unlucky with all that. Like her
Kyrie,
constantly getting hurt, and then her partner's constantly getting hurt.
Kyrie with the insane elbow, but Katana with the freaking boots up to the freaking.
Now that mm, debut match that Chelsea had, I think she was supposed to win that match, right? And she was supposed to be in the Survivor Series.
I am not sure. I do remember it though. I remember, and it did suck. It sucked so much.
Like I'm pretty sure she was supposed to win that match and go on to the pay per view.
I mean, I wouldn't. Well, depending, knowing that Vince was in charge and she was a blonde, yeah, I don't put it past them to actually be the plan. But
Was she a
Chelsea,
blonde?
she was definitely a blonde. But Chelsea is so much better than that. She actually has the character, and I'm very glad that she's showing it right now. And that's what I was gonna say. Ooh, I was gonna say I think her and Piper are probably the best, even though it was a team that happened out of happenstance. That's probably the best partner she's had. I
Ah,
her and Sonya
ah.
was cool, but I think I
Um,
love that. Oh,
I don't know about that, Anika.
wait a minute, Shayna, Kyrie with the Alabama slam on the freaking announce table. I'm not saying I didn't like her and Sonya, but I think storyline wise,
Oh,
I
oh, her and Sonya was like number 4.
what Chelsea Green. Okay, who's Chelsea?
Number 1 was Diana. Number 2, I'd give to Carmella. Number 3, I'd give to Piper. Number 4, I'd give to Sonya. And number 5, I'd give to that other girl, who I can't think of the name of, when Robert Stone was her manager. Was it Aaliyah?
Are you
It was
watching the
Aaliyah,
match?
wasn't it?
Are you watching the match? Is it open for you?
Yeah, it's been over.
The Kabuki Warrior, no I have hope. I have. They did it. I have hope. The tide is turning. Let's go. Oh God! Ah, the story is so good. Okay.
Yeah, all right, so I'm trying to remember.
So you just said Diana. You said Carmela was no. You said that Chelsea was Diana's partner.
Yeah,
Okay, you went. I'm talking about in WWE. I'm not talking about the
yes,
TNA.
NXT, and like once or twice on the main roster, but like
Deanna
they
Prazo.
jobbed them out. So
Wait,
like that wasn't very good. But on NXT, they had a couple matches as well.
but her and Carmella being tag team that wasn't long enough for it to actually it had promise, but it wasn't long enough for it to
Oh,
actually
the
work.
backstage was fantastic.
There was only one or two backstage segments.
I was hyped for that to be a thing, and then
Oh
just okay. Carmella's gone. She'll be back eventually.
nope, she's pregnant with a baby. What are we doing, Paulie? Paulie, you know none of this gonna happen. None of this. Why you hyping Jimmy up like this? And you know it ain't gonna happen. Ooh,
What if he pulled a Batista though?
I as much as we love Jimmy, nah, they're not giving that to Jimmy.
They'd do that for Solo.
They will do that for Solo, and that actually would be decent. If told right, that actually would be decent. Oh, they did it together. They're so cute. It's Bumblebee gear. So how long do you give a rivalry to actually cook? You know, 'cause I do think them versus AOP and Karrion Cross could be something, but how long does it need to actually cook to actually make it happen?
I mean, I feel that Rumble is too soon,
Boo! Why are you on my TV? Oh, definitely Royal Rumble's too soon. Um,
but Elimination Chamber and Backlash, they could do the triple that they like to do. I saw Hulk Hogan in the news the other day.
doing what?
He saved a woman in a burning car.
Oh, that's cool.
Hmm.
Okay. That is actually nice. That's actually great. But what are we doing? Like no, like him him being a part of the story in the game. That commercial for Royal Rumble. Like what is he
He's also
coming
been
back?
saying he's got one more match in him.
But you don't, baby. You don't. Nobody wants to see your ABC combination of a leg drop and boot to the face. No offense. Again, it might be just no, no. What are we doing? And was this a choice of a 78-year-old crackhead who is come hell or high water? They're gonna do something. Come on, they can't fire him. Something gonna happen. Whether they trick him by hook or crook, something gonna happen.
They were able to get him out of creative. Like,
That ain't enough. That
I mean, that's good enough.
that is good enough. But as a company, they gotta do more. He gotta go. He gotta go. I don't know how because sweet Jesus, him coming
Like,
back some hook or crook.
like literally, his job right now is talking to billionaires.
And some people have said that The Rock, that's why The Rock's there to take the figurehead position away from him.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't put The Rock in charge of creative.
No, not try to creative, but
Yeah,
as of right now, they call
the
it
person who talks to the billionaires instead of
yes,
Vince.
yes. Like, sir. I don't know why you listen to an orange headed man that told you that the allegations were false and just go on with your day. But you got to go. That's a little bit of a tangent, but I'm like, if that was his decision to bring back Hulk Hogan for whatever reason, because no offense, who's really checking for Hulk Hogan like that? Make it the 40th. But even so, I'm like, even if it is the 40th, don't nobody care. You don't need to bring him back. Shady. Corey.
I mean, personally, I'm fine with it if it means he's riding out into the sunset.
All right. Let's daydream. Who would he face for his final match?
Dominic Mysterio.
Nah.
And Dom cheats to win.
That would be hilarious for us. But no.
I mean,
That's the thing. Like, no one's there. No one is there. I really don't think he want. I really don't think if he pitch it, Punk wants to face him.
well, he's gonna ask for a heel, of course, because he wants to be the one who's getting cheered.
I mean, Punk can heal it up if necessary, but
So, like, who does that leave?
if I'm
Logan Paul? Roman Reigns ain't doing it.
that part, he's not doing. That's what I'm saying. I'm going down the list. No. Shut up, ALW.
Drew McIntyre?
Real quick. I am so mad. I am so mad because Team Flair should have beat Team Hogan. I love Drew McIntyre. That build up to that starting match. His taunting was Chef Kiss. You are so screwed. I'm like, God, why y'all let him win? Why you let him win?
Randy's not a heel, bro. Could be Austin Theory, though. Could be Austin Theory.
You're saying people who could easily heal it up. Like Randy in one RKO could be a heel.
Absolutely, but he's a babyface right now, and we would have to derail him. I don't want to derail anybody from Hogan. We don't need a Shawn Michaels situation. Okay? We don't need to derail somebody for Hogan again. We did it for Shawn Michaels, and Shawn Michaels didn't deserve that.
He did not, but he killed it. Oh, my baby killed it.
He did, but no one deserves that. Get somebody who's already a heel. Don't F somebody over.
Back. Oh, cramp. So you're thinking that this match.
I named 4 names.
So you're thinking this match happens this year?
I would assume they would do it at WrestleMania 40, and then they'd let Hulk Hogan right off into the sunset. Like how last year Stone Cold had a match with KO.
All right. So who can come back?
Oh no, that was the year before last. My bad. Year before last. 2 years ago.
So who can come back and face him? Like an old person from TNA or something like that.
There's John Cena coming back as an heel John Cena. Hollywood John Cena.
Oh gosh.
You wanted an answer, there's an answer. I don't think anybody wants that, but that's the answer.
I'm smiling because I do agree with you. That's the only thing. Get them 2 fools out of there. But even though I don't like Cena, I will put that on Cena.
I mean, you asked me like who would we bring in that's outside the company? Like The Rock's not going to do it. The Rock already did it once.
And that was actually when, Hogan was still cool. But no, I agree with you. Get Cena up here to take this old yellow out, metaphorically.
And then Cena can be the new Hogan.
Isn't he already?
The old, bald, retired dude who comes back in to get a pop and beat up some young talent.
Yeah. Oh, guys. Boo!
Except I like Cena more than Hogan.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to do that to Cena, but you're our only choice, sir.
We would be having Cena taking the Hogan spot and letting Hogan ride off into the sunset.
Come
Like
on.
you come in 2 times a year, you say some words, you talk to the crowd, you go home. You don't wrestle. You just you might manage a team at Survivor Series, or you might manage a team in Saudi Arabia or something.
Yeah. Like it don't need to be a long match. 5 minutes, hit and quit it, and that's it. Oh, that old girl's gonna come out. It's been a perfect time to
I mean,
find
we don't do that for Hogan.
what?
Give him a 5 minute match. We don't do that for him. He
Yes,
hasn't
we
had a
do.
match since like 2005.
Oh, you want to be shorter?
I'm talking about having Cena take the Hogan role of coming in and talking every once in a while.
Oh, but I'm saying the actual match, only 5 minutes, and then you can let Cena be
Oh,
Hogan.
oh.
Yeah. Oh, I thought B-Fab would come out and help. I thought that would have been a natural progression. I mean, that's what I would have done. No yeet.
I'm assuming that's a single digit, maybe like a number 8
Or 3.
or a 3.
I'll give him a 4. I'll put him at 4. You gonna say hi to your cousin? That's your cousin right there. You wanna go say hi? I've been waiting for this connect. Like, come on.
I mean, this could be the dude to retire Hogan right here. He's one of the 4 names I mentioned.
I wouldn't do that to him either. I mean, if we're gonna use to push him over, then fine.
I mean, out of the 4 names I mentioned, who did you like the best?
Cena.
Dominic? No. He wasn't one of the 4 I named.
Oh, okay.
So Dominic, Austin Theory, Logan Paul, and Drew McIntyre.
I'll give Dawson Theory. I'm trying to see what is the best fit for Hogan in story wise and the match. Yeah, I'll give Dawson Theory.
Because we could do Logan Paul, have him lose to Kevin Owens at the Rumble, and then he can retire Hogan at WrestleMania.
Yeah. And just like I said, just be done with it.
Logan Paul re-signed with WWE. 3 more years of Logan Paul.
even though I don't want, even though I don't want him to be champ, he's doing a great job in my.
Oh yeah,
He's actually
he's been doing a bang up job.
right. So like I really don't mind it. It's all gone. Oh, it's all gone. Oh, I'll be back.
Yeah, that's something to think about with people though. Is that oh, I don't like this dude, but he does a good job, so I'd say you run a company or whatever, and just like you can't just hire your friends. Like you also gotta hire people that are going to do the job well. I'd say I don't think any titles are going to change hands at the Rumble.
Well, yeah, because like it's only the United States title and the woman 4-way. Yeah, that's a smart guess.
And the tag team titles are being defended on Monday.
Hmm.
Yeah, we had the women's tag match Friday, and we're having the men's tag match Monday.
Right. It's Imperium versus somebody or
No, DIY.
Lord have mercy. Who's the mid tag teams? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Judgment Day.
Hmm.
It's been a minute.
R-Truth is the best part of Mondays.
He is, but I guess my mind has been focused on the tag team titles since they beat the Creed brothers. Honestly, and never DIY was good too.
Say what?
And Judgment Day versus DIY was good too.
Well, we're getting it this Monday.
We didn't already get. I thought we already
Go
got
back
it.
to sleep.
We're getting it again. Meow, meow. We're getting it again. I thought we already got it.
Go back to sleep.
No,
I'll be done in 90 minutes.
promise. So you promise. Say you promise. All right, I'm gonna leave you.
Ooh, calm down. Calm down.
That's all I wanted, baby.
I'm excited for vacation.
Hmm. This is a little weird because he's not exactly a babyface on NXT, but he's a full-on babyface here on SmackDown.
Why ain't he a babyface on NXT?
No, not exactly because him and Trick still got attention. Like, you
Well,
can
that ain't his fault.
you can feel the heel turn coming a mile away.
He ain't do shit. It's all in Trick's head.
See, they'll be gaslighting me on that foolishness. They'll be gaslighting me on that foolishness. No.
Mo ain't done nothing wrong.
Okay.
If anything, Trick's at fault. Not trusting his friend.
Really, really, Sammy.
I mean, let's check the receipts here. Trick tells Mello, I don't want you by ringside. I need to do this by myself. And then 2 weeks later, he's all like, why aren't you out there by me helping me out? It's like, you asked him not to.
Afterwards, like if you if you see something, do something. Don't come out until you see something. You didn't see that. You didn't see that.
Like, all I'm saying is, if you ask me to do something, don't get mad at me for doing what you asked me to do.
Read between the lines. You see if three people around the freaking ring, come out and at least get out of one of them. What is this movie?
Madam Web, on Valentine's Day, huh?
How lovely. For the dudes are spending by themselves.
We taking that night off?
I mean, I don't have anything to do. Well, we'll play it by ear,
Right on.
but I'll be free. No, I don't want to join you. Mm. I ain't gonna say time going fast, but it's been a good episode of Raw. I mean, SmackDown. It's been a good episode of SmackDown. What? What was that?
Cleared my throat and took a very long blink.
All right, we're back from commercial. All right, so question: did Carmelo go against Austin Theory ever?
Yeah.
He did. Okay, I feel like he did about.
You asked this question like 6 weeks ago. That's why I remember.
I didn't say Grayson Waller. I said Austin Theory.
Oh, was it Grayson Waller when you asked the
I'm not
last time?
sure. I am not sure. But it was him versus Austin. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I definitely know it was him versus Grayson. Oh, what the? Oh, what the? Oh, that was a move. I need a slow mo replay, please. Thank you. No, not that. That's basic. Effective.
I'm wondering how crazy like it had to be for the person who was in that car that got rescued by Hulk Hogan. Like
Yeah.
you have a car accident, like the car's catching on fire, and then all of a sudden Hulk Hogan pulls you out of the window.
It's kind of like years ago, McDreamy Patrick Dempsey rescued the lady from her burning house. It's like that's McDreamy. Like, yes, I am. But let's get you out of the fire, both of us. To the tank, you punk, bruh. How did I see that?
Oh shit! All right.
Let's go. Yeah. Ow. Oh, are we gonna see him in the Royal Rumble? Yes. No. Probably. What are we doing? What are we doing?
And Trick's all like, we cool, but we ain't that cool. And I feel bad for Melo.
Yeah, that could, man. You could have given him a little dab. Come on, man.
Like honestly, Melo, if you want to attack him, like
Yeah, come on.
at this point, I'm cool if you want to attack him, Melo.
no, because you'll be
Like
proving.
he has it coming now. Like he already thinks you did, so you might as well do it. He already thinks you did.
Let's review the tape. He just saved him. Even though he didn't, even though he didn't dap him up, he did just save him. My mind didn't compute that Orlando's up the street. So, like, yeah, have some NXT people come for SmackDown. Definitely for the Royal Rumble.
I
How?
don't know. Like, if I'm gonna be in trouble and accused of something I didn't do, I might as well go ahead and do it and be like, if I'm gonna get punished for it, might as well.
Spoken like a true dude. Man, all this issue, I should have just cheated. No, 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 you should have. Come on. Yeah, yeah, okay. Ryan the all time. Oh, oh. Hey, let me roll up on me doing an interview. Oh, God. You can roll behind me. Don't do that. Just a bunch of bull. That's a nice graphic.
Oh shit!
What?
Dave Meltzer, an hour ago on Twitter, uh, saying Vince is gone.
No. What's the full report? Tell me, tell me, tell me.
Apparently, Nick Khan announced it.
Hold up, wait a minute. Here we go. Wait. I see it on I see it on CBS News. Embattled wrestling mogul Vince McMahon resigns Friday from WWE, the company he founded 6 decades ago. following allegations of sexual assault made public in a lawsuit a day earlier. Honestly, even though I have an inkling of who told him that foolishness, but I want to know exactly who was the crackhead who said the allegations from 2022 were just made up and you can come back. Idiot. I'm pretty sure it was the orange man running for president, but I'm. And then you're dumb behind the reason why the girl came out because you didn't keep up with the freaking payments. You idiot.
Like, that's the whole thing about paying someone off is that you have to make the payments.
But it's not that hard. You are a millionaire, maybe a billionaire.
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 Because of TKO. Because of TKO, he is a full on billionaire.
And
Like
for what
2.5 billion.
and for what I heard, it was only $1 million. So it's probably $1 million spread out. I don't know the course of her lifetime. So it's like you really couldn't give her that. Oh, you so stupid.
So I'm a Chiefs fan.
Okay,
So of course, if I have the option, I'm going to pick the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl.
that's your right. Yes. Okay.
But like with the Lions right now, like they might not get to be in a Super Bowl ever again. So like I
What about
really want them to beat the 49ers because they may never have this opportunity ever again.
you keep putting that on them? Stop.
It took them like 35 years
But
to
not like they're
get
oblivious.
back into the playoffs.
But it's not like they're oblivious to making the playoffs, though. They can make the play like it's been like a far between.
It took them over 30 years to make it into the playoffs again.
But they
They've
did it.
never gotten this far. They've never gotten this far. It took them 35 years just to get into the playoffs again.
You're saying like you like, oh, it will never happen again. It's like freaking like okay,
It probably won't.
but flip it. The freaking Bills been to the playoffs. Sorry, Super Bowl 4 times, and they keep losing. So honestly, I would rather not be in the playoffs than go to Super Bowl 4 times and lose every freaking time.
I wouldn't.
Ah, nah,
You know
nah.
how much money they get for playing in the Super Bowl?
I'm sure it's a nice
Even
paycheck.
even losing the Super Bowl, you're making way more money than a team that didn't even make the playoffs.
No, no. Talk about freaking bad news bears. No, I want to win one. Hey, if you're built on money, then yes, that is a nice paycheck. But if you're built on actually putting it through the best, no. Take me out of it. Ooh.
I mean, Buffalo is probably the second best team in the league.
Yeah, and like I said, well, I can't. Cause how you gonna get beat by the Chiefs? How you gonna like all you have to do? You have one job: kick a ball through a U. That's all you had to
I
do.
mean, Chiefs have the best offense.
Yeah.
They don't have the best defense, but they got the best offense.
Bills could have won that last week.
Oh,
They
yeah, but they didn't.
spoken like a freaking Kansas City fan, but they did it. That was a fan thing to say. Someone stop him.
Yeah, once they missed that field goal, it was like, oh, yep, game's over.
Like, come
Like there's still
on,
time left on the clock, but there's no way
man. No
they
way.
ain't making back up for that.
Ooh. If a what with a what with a huh? All right, so here's my pitch, right? I don't think they should have the championship match as the main event. I think do that right before Royal Rumble, just because I think LA Knight should be the Royal Rumble. And AJ Styles, but more so LA Knight.
I mean, he'd be in it just to lose it.
I mean, would he?
Yeah. Plus, I have him down for winning Money in the Bank this year.
Well, you have him for winning Money in the Bank this year.
I,
It's a very good what do you call it bet, but so come along. Thank you, Hassan. I'm going to watch it tomorrow. Come hell or high water.
like I was saying this before Money in the Bank last year, but I was like, LA Knights winning Money in the Bank. LA Knights winning Money in the Bank. I was like, no, it's gonna be Damian Priest and LA Knight will win next year.
It was
I
close.
stand by that. LA Damian Priest won, and LA Knight will win 2024.
I want to remember because I feel as though I said the same thing, but I'm not sure. I don't want to stand on a lie, but I feel like
And I believe Cody Rhodes will win the Universal Championship at WrestleMania 2025.
2025.
He's only a year away.
Tomorrow. Samoa drop. It actually is. Yes.
Uh, is that for the 5 and Series X only, or is it on the previous consoles as well? Because I don't have the new console yet.
This shows you how old I am. My last console is the Wii. I'm thinking about getting a
Not
Twitch.
even a Switch.
I, I may get a Twitch, but it's probably unlikely.
Uh, if you want, you could get a light.
What's a light? A Twitch? You mean a Twitch light or?
Uh, the mobile Switch where it doesn't plug into the TV. It's just the handheld,
Well, the reason
but
why
it's got a longer battery life.
the reason why I like my Wii because the interactive games. I want like the whole playing tennis and ping pong and stuff. And more so just dance. But yeah, that's really reason why I'll get a game console to keep playing the Wii. I mean, keep playing Just Dance
You should get an Oculus then.
with the freaking Oculus.
VR.
Nah, I don't want to be. I don't need to be realistic like that.
I mean, it's not realistic per se. Like,
Well, like that. Like I don't need. I don't want a helmet in front of my eyes. I don't need. I don't need all that.
well, that's the interactive ones though, because like all the other shit isn't really interactive.
See, you keep saying interactive. I just want to dance. I don't want to face anybody or be. Oh, I'm in it. Oh, look at me.
I
I'm
mean, a
wonderful.
decade ago they were all that way. You had the PlayStation Move, Xbox Connect, the PlayStation Eye thing too, where you can chop fruit.
Shit. But no, it was hilarious. My dad actually got the Wii because he was getting his hair cut in the barber shop, and they had it in there, and they were playing bowling. And they were bowling like they're actually in a freaking bowling pin, like just like running down the freaking hall and just yeah. I'm like, what's y'all doing? What's y'all on? Every time LA Knight does this, I'm like, you need a rock.
Like a stone?
Well, the first time in my mind when he does that, you remember it was I want to say either the tag team.
Ooh.
So big, swollen behind. Remember it was either a 4-way match or a tag team match, and it was Triple H and The Rock doing it to Kurt Angle, and it was hilarious.
Is
Like,
Solo okay?
well, what happened? I just
He took a knee to the jaw. I'm pretty sure LA Knight connected with that.
I might have to rewind. All I saw was
I mean, it's hard to tell from the angle that we saw it, but like,
he a little bitter. What you doing, oof? Tomorrow. Do what you got.
you see, AJ? LA Knight was right. LA Knight was right.
Are you ahead? I think you're ahead of me. Nigga, I'm not part of the bloodline. I'm sorry. See? Solo, you were too aggressive. You was too aggressive, Solo. You're early. You was too aggressive, Solo. You was about to do it. You don't. But no, you're overly aggressive behind. Just had to tell me what to do. Oh yeah, Randy Orton. Yeah.
I guess Orton took this, put the spliff out so he could run to the ring.
Did you see the thing that Dolores sent, like I want to say last week, and she was it was on Instagram. A little boy was showing how everyone ran to help out in the ring.
You got too much energy.
Ooh, the Lord have mercy! Can the freaking table break? Why you going so slow, Jimmy? But yeah, did you see what Dolores said? I want to say a couple of days ago, and the little boy was showing the people, the various wrestlers coming to help out, and you got to Randy Orton, and he was going so slow, and then he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna finally take off my jacket." All right, he actually put a little pep in his step tonight. AJ can't take don't let AJ take the pin. Don't let Randy take the don't let boy look turn no.
I mean, Randy made it to the ring quick tonight, but thing is that like he was backstage for the longest time. So
Right. And and there's no Roman Reigns, so it's like, bruh, we got 2 more minutes. Get your hot out here.
I mean, he's got a friend visiting tonight. Like he's busy.
You at your house. Your house is up the street. How busy are you?
I was talking about Randy.
I'm talking about Roman. Like, why aren't you here? Your house is literally up the street.
Oh,
L.A. night, yeah. Oh gosh, okay.
he he got one over on Daddy.
Side note, remember this time 2 years ago, we had the famous KO versus Roman, and Roman hits KO with a golf cart. It's been some pretty. I said to say this. It's been some pretty decent Royal Rumble singles matches for the past couple of years. It's been some pretty decent Royal Rumble matches that weren't Royal Rumbles.
I'm gonna take a break, grab a snack, go pee, get shit done.
Oh, chase the graphic because, ladies and gentlemen, SmackDown is over and we are now entering AEW Rampage. Gotta stop talking.
Booga.
Why are you scaring the cat?
He ain't scared. Look at him. All right, I'll do that.
Like, I'm tired of you, Daddy. That's what. Hey, fam. All right, like I said, we're entering Rampage situation as soon as I get it on my TV. All right, there we go. Here we go. In three, two, one. Uh-uh. Lord of mercy, and we're starting off with a banger. Well, it's Rampage. That's how we do. Mr. John Moxley versus Lee Moriarty. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay. Oh, my star. I hit the wrong button, but we're back. Okay, cool. My hands to myself. It's just a time for this. Just a time for this to come. Okay. Oh. All right, my foot start. I want to know the backstory of, because Lee Moriarty was one of the top 3 names that Danielson said when they were saying, let's do Combat Club. And I wonder why, he never officially joined. Not to say him versus not to say him versus Shane Taylor is a good group, but that just happened this year. Okay, that was hilarious. Moxley just chopped Moriarty. He pushed him and he pushed him while leaving the ring, and John loses his freaking mind. I'm like, sir, calm down, sir. A real technical finish. I mean, a real technical start. I like it. I like it. Showing off what Lee Moriarty does. A lot of grappling. I heard that Keith Lee's getting surgery to fix whatever's wrong, and he'll be at a really full recovery, but it sucks. I still have to say this. Not take his place, but if you want to give Shane Taylor and Lee Moriarty some more airtime, not just on Rampage, I wouldn't be mad at it. This thing broken. Lord of mercy. Listen to Shane. Listen to Shane. Don't do it. Don't do it. I want that match too. I want. Sir. Why are you taking people's heads? Moxie just threw Shane's hat over. I'm like, that was unnecessary. That was unnecessary. Okay, okay. Lee's on top, pause. It's not a cross face, but a cross face with the arm over his shoulder. Moxie gets to the bottom rope. Mm. All right, we're getting to some freaking forearms to the face. All right. Okay, Lee. Come on, Lee. Dang, you didn't have to put too much stank on the forearm, John. Ah, why are we biting people still? You ain't gotta bite people. Weird. Okay, drop kick. Come on, Lee. Why are we booing Lee Moriarty? All right, picture in picture. One of the perks of WWE going to Netflix won't be any more depending on your subscription. No more commercial breaks. This in my mind, I'm like, oh, this could be on Collision. I mean, you need to give something to Rampage because you're still on TV. I just wish Rampage had more viewing. I don't know how to fix it, but this is a good, surprise, surprise, it's a good match.
Yeah, like I don't think there's anything that can be done.
Right? Before we had Collision, my only thing was like put it on Saturday mornings. That might have been a little bit better. Like,
Uh, I mean, they did better when it was live, but still, it didn't reach Dynamite numbers.
yeah. But again, that's because Friday is a very tough market, and then let alone your Friday at 10 o'clock.
Yes, we do. I went to go pee. I grabbed another drink. I tried popping my back. Didn't work, but I did pop my knee.
Did you popped your what?
My knee.
What? Okay, that sounds hurtful. Did you bring me back in, or did ALW? I'm sorry. Did you bring me back in,
I
or did
brought you back in after I
okay?
peed.
Okay, 'cause I was like, wait, no, I don't even know. I don't even know what I was trying to hit, but I hit the arrow. I'm like, no. And as soon as I was gonna send a message to Discord, someone help! Like, okay, thank you. Okay, there you go. I was trying to mute myself because I was coughing.
It did beat SmackDown that one night when SmackDown was on FS1.
Listen to what you just said. When it was on FF1, and I believe that was the one where they had to bring in Murder Grandpa versus Danielson, wasn't
Uh, they had the bunny, and the bunny got a higher rating than Roman Reigns.
it? I mean, like I'm not mad at it, but it's so weird to me that SmackDown's gonna be on CW and Raw's gonna be on not Hulu but
Netflix.
Netflix. But you're gonna but you can still but if I have to double check, but I think either SmackDown or Raw you can still watch the reruns on Hulu. But it's probably SmackDown. It makes more sense if it's SmackDown.
Hopefully, my computer will be up and running by then. Netflix only works in my bedroom. It doesn't work in the living room.
Oh, why? You don't have a TV
Um,
in your bedroom?
Password sharing?
But are you paying for? Are you
No.
paying for?
But my bedroom TV is over a decade old.
Well, that's how is it? Is it still working? Is it still clear?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Actually, because my dad's TV that he's had since 2011 just started being wonky. When I say wonky, the picture's not clear. That's a
Uh,
good run though.
Actually, my living room TV is wonky, and it's only like 5 years old. But my TV I, I got it in 2012 works perfectly fine.
Right? It's like I
But
guess.
it doesn't have location on it.
Mm, nice. Like all these smart TVs. That's the downfall of it. It's like I don't need y'all to know where
Well,
I'm at or my
it's a semi-smart TV. It gets uh Hulu. No, it doesn't get Hulu. It gets oh, what is it? Amazon. It gets
Prime. Okay.
Netflix, and it gets iHeartRadio, and that's it.
Is it Amazon Prime? What else in our Heart Radio?
Netflix.
Netflix. Okay, that's actually pretty decent, depending. All right, so is it just Prime or you have the Fire Stick?
I mean, I have a Chromecast, but the TV itself has those three built in, and it's an older TV. Like it was one of the first to have those options,
Hmm.
but it doesn't have location servicing on it. So
Yeah. My. So I used to be able to do Hulu on my sister's old TV, but it can't get updated, so I can't use it anymore. I'm like, come on. It came in handy when I couldn't find a freaking remote, my freaking Fire Stick remote.
so when Netflix implemented the password sharing, I was like, all right, well, no more Netflix for me. Doesn't work on my Xbox, doesn't work on my living room TV. And then one day I was in my bedroom and I was like, oh,
Nice, right?
bedroom
Yeah.
TV doesn't have location on it. Okay.
Mhm. Cause like, why y'all being butts about that, right? Why y'all being butts? Y'all implementing that rule? Did it increase sales? I don't think so.
I mean, I wasn't gonna pay for Netflix. I absolutely was not.
I'm pretty sure no one was like. I'm pretty sure when they implemented the rule, they're like, oh, no more, like you said, no more Netflix. It goes, so,
I'm sorry. I pay for Peacock. I pay for Hulu. I pay for Disney Plus. Like,
oh no,
I the only thing is that with WWE moving, I'm probably gonna cancel Peacock. So,
like honestly, I wouldn't have got Peacock. It would have went for WWE. I
hmm
would. Gibson.
I'm gonna be real.
What?
I think a tour in Stardom would do her good.
Yeah. Who's the old boy who used to push her? His name Gibson Grayson.
What?
Who's the boy? I'm sorry. Who was in Dark Order that she used to push around there all the time?
Oh, Stu.
Stu. I wish Stu would come back. He had your back. He had your back. Honestly, okay. Honestly, if they wanted just her, in my mind, the next logical thing would be Ruby and her being a team. Just saying. But her. Ooh, I wonder. Like,
Her friend's gonna be back in like half a year.
you think? Because that was a very weird way he left ROH. It's like, what the freak, bro? He
Wait,
just
what?
left.
What are you talking about? Uh,
Stu, like he was a part of.
I'm talking about Ty.
Oh, oh, yeah. You
Her
think
friend will be back in like half a year.
you think she's the godmother? But oh yeah, I will ask you this. Like,
I don't think so. I don't think she is. I- I'm pretty sure that Chris is the Godfather. So
but yeah, I was gonna ask you because okay, you're in the Navy, right? So moving is I'm gonna assume moving is easy for you. For me, I can't imagine it. I can't. I really can't. So you say a stint in stardom. How do you muster up the courage to leave your whole free, not even your whole town, your home country to go to Japan
I
and live there?
mean she's living on the road as it is already. So
Yeah, but it's one thing to like do a couple of shows and then you're back home. Then no. You're in Japan. I mean, you come home
Well, I'm
for
not saying like
holidays.
years. I'm saying doing a tour, like maybe half a year, and then come back when Ty's back.
Mm, and she is young, so it's actually, that wouldn't suck. Because she has it. I'm gonna say it's frustrating, but she is good. We've seen sparks of her being great in the ring, right?
Hmm.
So it really is a matter of what's going on. Is it because you're not with the right trainer? Like, what's through your trainer, and because he's gone now, you haven't progressed? Like, what really is it?
I mean, you are correct because in Japan you'd only be going to like 5 cities, and they're all fairly close to each other, and you can go from one city to another in like half an hour on the bullet train.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's very different. It's a lot better because like you don't have to get hotel room after hotel room. All you need is one place to rent, and you can make it back into that apartment every night. You ain't got to stay nowhere. Like you just need one place to rent for half the year, and you're good. And honestly, they probably hook them up with a room. I mean, you'd have a roommate, but they probably hook them up on like, here's your apartment. It's just a question on who the roommate would be.
All right, we getting at the catch the match. Let's go. Ooh, versus Christopher Daniels. This could be tasty. Speaking of little sparks of greatness, what 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 are we doing with the Don Callis fan? What are we doing? Like, I feel like the catcher should have been a singles champion by now. Like that's just me. Like, I know airplane ride is different. Like airplanes make everything easier, but it is different from mommy, I'm coming home for Thanksgiving to mommy, I might or may not, depending on the whole. Ooh, the cash stuff.
I mean, also, her boyfriend's over there right now too. So,
Who?
Jungle Boy.
Oh, Jerry. Jack Perry.
Yeah, she ain't dating Jeff.
I said Jerry. I said Jack. I said Jack Perry. I said Jerry.
Oh, Jerry. I thought you said Jared.
Has he done anything besides after he tore up his AEW contract? Oh, I wonder why Christopher Daniels hasn't gone to back to TNA.
Um, I mean,
I mean,
why would he want to?
I mean, like I know he has a backstage role, but going to like looking at Kazarian back in TNA, and he's doing a very like his comeback is pretty decent. It seems like
Christopher Daniels doesn't want to do that.
I mean, but he's wrestling though, so I'm like I guess it depends on like how much wrestling do you want and how much. Yeah, I guess that's the like you're getting like. Do you want to get beaten this many times, or do you actually want to have actual story? You know what I'm saying? Wrestling wise, because like you're still wrestling, you still love doing it.
He also does ROH. Um,
To answer your question, ALW, I don't think Don's bad for Takeshita. I really think it's this whole Jericho vortex right now. They're it.
he also wrestles as Curryman and Defy.
I'm sorry, what? Who? Curry man?
Curryman?
Oh, Kyle, what are we doing, Kyle? Oh, oh, Kyle. Yeah, I think I don't know why people gotta get caught in the Jericho vortex for 6 months, but I think that's really why the Kesha hasn't been raised up to the level that we all want. Cal's tall. And Cal better beat Jericho. No.
I'm still upset that Proud and Powerful never held the tag titles.
You're not the only one, but we can't sulk. It's you gotta move on. More so like Santana put that whole thing about being by himself. Where the frick is he? At least Ortiz is doing a tag team match with Eddie on Collision.
Like they were legitimately one of the top 5 tag teams in AEW.
We're not even going to start with we didn't get Pride and Powerful versus Lucha Bros. We're not even going to go there. Why are they still together? I thought Ruby realized that it was Sriracha that put Crazy Girl up to kissing her boyfriend. Yes, ALW. Yeah, party is back. It's been you've been out. It's been about 3 weeks. They actually had a great match 2 weeks ago against Top Flight and Andrade, Action Andrade.
Yeah, Hardy Party got broken up.
Ah, which, no offense, I love the Hardys, but they weren't doing any justice to Isaiah, for Isaiah.
How's Ethan doing?
Even Page,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. I know he moved to
I hope
ROH.
he's doing well.
He was in ROH. The last time I saw him was when we were watching Final Battle last year, and old boy came out to help him.
Yeah, I'll be real with y'all. I don't like keep great track of ROH. I pay attention to Athena. That's about it.
That's they really don't give you anything else to focus on. Unfortunately. Okay, Ruby kicking the crap out of Anna J. Oh no, ALW. I think the Hardys have realized that, like especially now that Christian and Ed are in the same company, it's like, hey, strong chance we're all going to retire together the same year, and we ain't got half of what Edge and Christian have right now. Now,
I mean,
kind of
I
your fault,
mean,
Jeff. It's kind of your fault just a little bit.
yeah, yeah, it is.
But on the flip side of it, right, they're still Hardy. So
Like,
I would kind of put them in the Sting and Darby situation, where let them win, but the wins really don't mean anything. Like, they're winning, but they're not winning titles.
and we end up getting a transitional Young Bucks reign because of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure the Hardys were supposed to win that match.
Ugh. Yeah.
Because it was all to lead to the breakup of Jurassic Express. That was the whole point of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if the Young Bucks were going to win. I mean, they did win, but I don't know if they were going to win.
The whole situation was quite unfortunate. I'll say that.
Like, I mean, they held the titles for a month.
Like this is really when you need a booker, right? Because if TR didn't want to have a match against the Bucks, okay, fine. And even though I like Ricky and Big Bill, what was the follow up of them having the what? I want more for their title reign, right? Who have they really?
Well, Young Bucks didn't get the match either.
What I'm saying, like more so the titles, right? The tag team titles. It Ricky and Big Bill's title reign, who did they really beat to elevate them? Like honestly, so if you're gonna give them the titles, at least let them beat someone credible. You know what I'm saying? Dang,
I,
Ricky is
I mean,
talented.
I dig him. You know, you get a bit of like an outsider's vibe from him.
No, I love, like I said, I love the group. I love Ricky, and I even love Big Bill. But it's
You
like
agree with the outsider's vibe thing I just said?
a little bit, a little bit, a little. I definitely get Kevin Nash from Big Bill, and not just height. Actually, in on the mic too. It's like he's actually hilarious. He's actually hilarious right now. Like, and then more so for Sting, I would have preferred if it was Ricky and Hobbs because it would have been a full circle thing for him to have his last match. That would have been nice. But it is what it is. Daggone it, Anna, do something. You behind what?
Ricky and Big Bill are going to be losing those titles before long, huh?
Yeah, it would have been way better if it was at World's End, but
They might hold them until Double or Nothing.
you think? Okay, so it's double or nothing then Revolution, right?
Revolution, then Double or Nothing.
Oh, so you don't, so you think that Sting and Darby are not going to beat him?
I
Sting's last
mean,
Revolution.
yeah,
So you don't. Oh, so you think they're not going to? So you don't, you think them versus Young Bucks is not going to be for the title?
it's Sting's last match.
Yeah, and they're trying to get the belts off of Big Bill and Ricky. Let Darby and Sting be champions, and then the Young Bucks beat Darby and Sting for the titles at Revolution. Yeah, that's definitely what the story is going to be.
I disagree. So
What?
you get Sting and Darby versus Big Bill and Ricky.
Okay.
And then the Young Bucks interfere, costing Sting and Darby the match.
I honestly wouldn't mind that. Cause yeah, putting the belts on them feels rushed. So I honestly wouldn't mind that. Oh, what the freak was that?
The Young Bucks cause Sting to not have an undefeated record anymore. And then Sting teaches them a lesson by beating them at Revolution.
I can dig it.
Whoa! Look who it is!
Look, little boy Blue, come blow your horn. What's up, darling?
Congratulations to Anna Jay.
What happened? Cause Ruby was kicking her behind. All of a sudden, she does some crazy move off the top rope into the Queen Slayer, which she does look good. As of right now, I'll definitely be here. I'll definitely be at home. Thank God.
It might just be me and Anika.
I believe CM said that she was gonna do Collision, so she'll be here, but she won't be watching Royal Rumble.
But something could pop up on CM's end, so She's gonna try. She's definitely gonna try.
As of right now, yes, we will have a broadcast on Saturday.
You want to come on?
Oh Lord,
You want to come on, Blue?
please do.
It's the Royal Rumble. You want to get hype with us? Hell, I'll even do some drinking.
Did you really need Blue to do some drinking? You was already going to be doing some drinking.
Oh shit! Oh shit! It's a party.
Oh gosh. Oh. If y'all have not been here since day one and have not seen Blue on our channel, oh y'all in for a treat. I'll just say that.
It's. Oh.
It's going to be
What
fun.
has it been, like half a year since the last time Blue's been on?
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I want to say the last time was New Japan Strong. Mercedes versus Kyrie. Was it anything after that?
Oh, I thought he had popped in for a thing a couple months back. But maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, so you love football more than you love us? We like football too.
But football's on Sunday, so my Saturday's free.
When was the last review that was on Sunday? Well, it was definitely probably AEW. That's what it feels like. I'm not sure.
Who you rooting for being in the Super Bowl?
Keep it okay.
Who you want in the Super Bowl, Blue? Ah, he agrees with you.
That I'm just saying that's a better game. That's a little more sexier for me. That's all I'm saying.
You only think it's sexy because the last time you saw it, we had Beyonce, and Beyonce makes it sexy.
No. For you, Beyonce makes it sexy. I don't need Beyonce to make that game sexy. But yeah, let Detroit win it next year or something. 11 years in the making.
I'm hoping Detroit finally gets their Super Bowl opportunity.
Next year.
You say that like Detroit can have 2 good years in a row.
You can't. I wish we had some Detroit fans because you really be putting it on real thick.
I mean,
Mm.
I'm trying to think of a positive thing to say. I'm trying.
And while you say that, so this Arena D promos are awesome. Is you gonna be on Collision? Fantastic.
Detroit's never made it this far before.
So
It was
the playoffs though.
the last time they made it to the playoffs was the early '90s, and they didn't make it very far.
It was the 2000s.
They made it to the playoffs in the 2000s.
With
Yeah,
Calvin
they didn't make it past the first round. They lost first round. They lost. The,
You okay? Look here, Kansas City Chief fan.
the last time that Detroit made it past the first round in the playoffs was the early 90s. And I believe it was like 91
You
before I
could
was born.
okay. No offense to the first round, blah 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 blah. Unless you make to Super Bowl, winning is winning and losing is losing. It's either Super
Money.
Bowl or it's playoffs or Super Bowl. There's no in between of you make the first round, you were the wild card. No, it's either playoffs, Super Bowl. That's it. This is so I don't say weird, but this is our main event, Vikingo and versus Butcher and Kip Sabian. I mean, I'm not mad at it, but that's kind of I guess a question about why this is the main event.
Yeah.
This is very
I'm with you on that. This is legitimately their only shot.
no. I believe in you, Detroit. I don't think this is your only shot.
I'll.
Oh wait, what is this? I thought it was a tag team match. It's actually like a turn. Is it like a 4 quarters match?
If they don't make it this year, I don't think I'll ever see Detroit make it to the Super Bowl in my lifetime.
I believe you, Detroit. That's just him. That's just him.
I mean, maybe in like 200 years,
I wouldn't put
like
that on
sure.
Detroit. I don't know why. I don't know why he going off the guns because it ain't like Kansas City was freaking champions for the longest. It's been since 1960 that they've been freaking winning games. I'm just saying. Oh, okay. So, Sammy, this is the final four. This is the final 4-way match.
I don't know. I didn't hear.
I thought it was a tag team match until I saw Sabian try to pin the Butcher. Ooh, ooh.
Which they're yeah.
We have ooh. Okay. Tournament stance. We have
It's
Vikingo.
it's weird to me having Butcher and Sabian not on a team because they're usually on a team.
Right? Exactly. that took me out. That was an analogy. That was an analogy. I mean, I don't hate it, but daggone it, Blue.
Like another thing is that the AFC and the NFC are very, very different.
Ooh, ooh, that was a butch. Oh, that was a botch. Oh, he
Like
dropped.
with the NFC, you got like five like really solid teams. And then with the AFC, you got three.
The whole division thing.
No offense, no offense.
What? Oh, I mean, that
Well,
was what?
I believe it. Everybody else is NFC fans, right? Like NFC, like there's a lot of solid teams. AFC, like
I'm a Jaguar fan. I don't care.
Chiefs, I'd put number one. Bills, I'd put number two, even though they screw the pooch when it comes to the playoffs. And number three, I'd of course have Baltimore.
Like
I'd say I'd say Bills are the better team, but Bills don't do well in the playoffs.
I honestly don't care, and honestly, I would have loved when they were questioning should we just blow up the whole division. So I'm like, yes, this whole I'm better in my division, but I'm 8-9. I make the Super Bowl. I mean, I make it to the playoffs. That makes no sense. It should be the best record goes to the playoffs. Period.
That's for the college teams.
Yeah, don't. But to a degree, and then when they get to the Final Four, a group of old people decide who's in the freaking Super Bowl. I mean, who's in the championship, which is stupid.
For the NFL, they go off of the record, not like
So combine the two, where it's the best people who win, but bump that whole old people decide who's gonna be in the championship. Whoever wins in the playoffs go to the Super Bowl.
that. That's how the NFL does it.
Well, but it's not the best. Period. It's the best in their division. So let's say the division of Cowboys, Eagles, Washington Commanders, and Giants. Even though they all suck, whoever is the best in that division is go to the playoffs. No, no,
Oh, I get you.
yeah,
Don't give the AFC a chance.
don't get.
Baltimore and Buffalo don't belong. Just the Chiefs, and then all the other NFC teams.
Look here,
Just NFC teams and the Chiefs.
look here, Kansas City. Look here, Kansas City. You can't
Kansas City's the only one who can play ball.
y'all just got good again. So don't do that.
Yes, yes, we did just get good again.
But yes, the
Like
best, the
50 years
best
of
record.
sucking. That's a thing. Historical fact. 50 years of sucking.
But
And
you
now
don't,
we have the best offense.
but you don't give, you don't think Detroit can do the same thing?
I think they're going to be a lot worse next year.
No, don't say
I
that.
think they're going to be one of the worst in the league next year.
That is a
They have
lot.
their coach is gone. They have to get their footing back. You got to deal with the new guy. Like the year after, maybe something can get going, but next year they're going to be way down on the totem pole. I'm pretty damn sure. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. Like, let alone not getting past the first round in the playoffs. I don't think they're making the playoffs next year. This is their opportunity. But everybody and their mama don't think they can do it. Everybody's been saying they're not going to be able to do it since the first round of the playoffs. They're like, oh, Detroit's in it. They're losing. First round, oh, they won. All right, they're losing the next match. Oh, they won. Oh, they're losing the next match every step of the way. I certainly didn't think they'd make it this far because they've never made it this far. Now I'm
Exactly.
like, man, these underdogs here.
They're going off statistics. That's the only reason they're saying they can't win. Night night wise man. Please. Sorry. So I figured it out. This is a final four way, and this is actually to decide who's number one contender for OC's title.
I mean, it's probably going to be Vikingo, but damn, am I rooting for Butcher?
Push the butcher. Oh no, no, no. Freaking villain. Oh,
Oh,
you saw that? Oh, wait. Okay, okay. Everybody slow down. I think you missed it, but Kip freaking botched before the commercial break. It was to be like a flip off the top rope, but I don't know if it's flip com or what.
I would like to say that your team did better this year.
Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk.
Okay.
Because as soon as he gets hurt, the freaking Monday night game, why don't you sit him down? We only have to win one more game to get into the playoffs. But you didn't sit this crackhead behind down, allegedly. So stupid. Ooh, what was that supposed to be?
Ooh,
What was that supposed to be? Don't hit Alex. Oh, let's go, Alex. Bakingo, what are you doing? Stop! Catch him! Oh Lord, where's the butcher? Okay, here I see him.
all right. Since ALW's gone, top 5 NFC teams.
He's a Cowboy fan. Okay, so I also don't know the division. Like because it's not the Cowboys, it's not the Giants, it's okay. Eagles.
They're in mine.
One moment here. Let me see who's there. Who is in the NFC? See that X. See. Okay. All right. Yeah, definitely Eagles. Uh. Hmm. You said 5.
Yeah, top 5.
Okay. Eagles, Rams,
Yeah.
49ers,
Yep.
Seahawks.
I didn't have them in my 5. And who's your number 5?
Vikings.
Vikings. Wow.
As of right now, yeah,
Uh,
Vikings. Even though Green Bay won it, even though Green Bay is in the playoffs, I still understand how. I still understand how.
uh, Green Bay's in my top 5, and Buccaneers too.
Ugh. See, that's weird. How are the Buccaneers in the NFC, but they're in the South, like Miami and Jaguars? That I never understood that. Well, that's interesting.
I mean, well, you got New York Giants, you got Washington D.C., you got New Orleans, like you got Atlanta, you got Carolina.
That's still like that's still weird. I don't know.
It's all over the country. It's not just in one part of the country.
So,
It's
so
all
I
over
guess,
the country.
so I
You
guess
have,
I'll have to go back to the olden times and y'all tell me why, yeah, which teams are part of NFC or AFC.
but like with NFC, you literally have Arizona, Washington State, New York, and Florida. Like you got all corners of the country.
So yeah, just blow both of them up. May the best person with the best score with the best record win. Mm. Okay, so Commander surprisingly won this, and if I heard right, it's going to be Commander versus Orange Cassidy tomorrow on Collision.
Well, you wouldn't just have the person with the highest. You would have the two people with the highest then face each other.
No. Like, I would still do how they do it with, like, if you have the best record, you get the bye week, and have the lowest best records play it off in wild card. I would still do it how they do it, but just how people get there, I would change it.
Oh, so it would just be the top 14 teams, not the top seven of each.
Yes, yes.
And then it'd just be random on who you face.
It will depend on your record. Like I said, um, very top teams get the bye week. Very low
So
compete for the wild card, and I guess it probably will.
so the number 2 team will take on the number 14 team.
Yeah, yeah, like that.
Oh man, what movie is this?
You tell me.
Tarzan. They started talking about King Leopold, and I'm like, this better not be a movie about that mass murderer. Jeez.
Oh gosh. Well, as you can
Didn't
tell,
that dude kill more people than the Nazis? Like, shoot.
too.
My bad. My bad. We should be wrapping this up.
Like, Rampage is over, Tarzan is on, and I will be watching it. So yeah. Thank you for coming to Friday Night Fights. This is our schedule every week, and as you know, we are a wrestling channel, so card is subject to change. But Ash, if you were here tonight, you heard that our wise men will be back. So we'll be 4 deep waist strong. All right. Monday, we have Seeing Stars with the fabulous Dolores and the suave Jay Nukes talking about what is going on with New Japan Wrestling and Stardom. On Tuesday, it's the cookout with all 4 members of Workhorse Wrestling. Oh, the OGs, we'll say that. And we'll be talking about what's going on in the world of wrestling all over the place. And we'll get your thoughts and opinions. You'll hear ours. On Wednesday, we have All for Naught with Sammy Joe and ALW talking about Monday Night Raw and NXT. On Thursday, we have the Aftermath of Dynamite with myself, your Anarchy Queen Anika, and the Wise Man ALW talking about the week of AEW and what happened the day after Dynamite. And then Friday, if like you saw tonight, it's a Friday night fight with Slam and Sammy Joe and your Anarchy Queen Anika watching a watch along with Friday Night Smackdown and Rampage. Saturday morning, we have Under the Radar with our delicious CM and Wiseman ALW talking about what's going on in indie wrestling, such as MLW, TNA, and any other little surprise nuggets that we think that you should be informed about. And then Saturday night is all right, and we will have a watch along with the Black Girl Magics of Dolores, CM, and Anigo doing Collision. And then Sunday, we have Enter the Square Circle with Slim and Sammy Joe and the Wise Men AOW battling out in our gaming, in the world of gaming. Yeah.
So join us tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
where we will be watching the Royal Rumble.
3, 2, 1.